previous game on Tuesday was balanced. The rotations with the anchor to back game, scoring 9. Reminder, she's the first player in triple-double against the Chicago, so she's about to go to work. That previous game on Tuesday is DeWanna Bonds, Natasha Howard, and another. Much like Tuesday, Atlanta off. Back to Natasha Howard. 3 on the shot clock. Net early for Rye.
So it's coming. She starts this one off good. Bree Jones just going to
Brittany Griner will line it up as well.
Natasha Howard picks up the offensive foul.
And they have Atlanta. Ryan again. A lot of those get it off. That'll be a turnover for her, right? She's tough. South Carolina as Alicia Gray. Seconds on the shot clock. DeWanna Bond.
They're working on and trying to fix.
NBA all-time scoring list. Passing it back out to Pow Pow. Pow Pow going to the rim.
A few games of the season, I would say. About
when's the balance going
in her scores?
As Lexi Hull will check in.
Because they need Aaliyah Boston in there to battle.
Tapping it up top. Sends it. Right. Going at Mears Dantas.
Say over and over and over again.
Design though, your merch can be found in this game.
I mean, honestly, have the passion and some skill set and all of those. And so showing up
that attention, it is bold, it is fierce.
See the court and see the excitement around this as
girls club, and I just love the all received well on social media as well.
10 points for Atlanta. Goal tonight. Game that she injured in Phoenix as well. So going right at Tahina Powell. That's her MO as Bree Jones was
game from 3, but she can knock it down. Team.
Lexi with 5 offensively. Finding Bree Jones, but
Jones, because when you're a post player and you're for your post players to catch.
So that's one thing, just understanding winning a preseason game.
Yeah, she's going to have to be faster paced, tougher, more corner.
Sophie Cunningham comes in. Indiana just 1 for 4.
About this last game, and
free throw line. Connects on a lot of minutes, but in the previous game again, Bree Jones did it last game. Quarter. Competitive. Now switching up to Tori Walker. Their hold for the last shot over Cunningham.
Especially those #1 overall picks.
Minute mark.
But it's number on her as well. But I think it's effective.
1 possession game, just down at 3. To Hansy.
He hasn't hit a shot either.
Yeah, Alicia Gray was one of the again hits the mark. So we are all tied at F. White. Whatever she said, they have armed. 7 points for Atlanta as the elite. Indiana gets the ball back. They can extend. Dantas from the set. Sophie Cunningham smut with in and out.
Bring the double team a few times last game. Those chippies underneath the rim.
10 on 3. Long heave.
Anything off.
Kelsey Mitch.
Game down 8 to Atlanta.
For this moment. And when I asked them free, I wanted to hear what they had to say. And right away.
And it's been because of those different dynamics to this team
in the free agency in the offseason. Under 11 points.
So they must have seen something.
Officials, huge impact for Indiana off
scoreless in this game, 0 for 3, and that's her.
Kelsey Mitchell, long. Griner looking to create some space.
You get impatient when you have an
Kelsey Mitchell mentioned about the adjustments, take her off the block, but DeWanna Bond
too. That's something they both worked on in the offseason.
Of Atlanta's 19 points. Different to see Caitlin Clark, who was on the
first quarter. We didn't hear a lot of whistles. That's head ball.
Boston to Bree Jones, lines it up.
Knocked down that 3 ball.
Indiana comes back. Kelsey Mitchell, that Caitlin Clark mentioned in the last game is another. The dump pass on the inside. Just the first turnover. Pulls up baseline. Good to go. Mitchell going at Pow Pow.
Did not think that was a foul to win this game. And right now, the Indiana,
their lulls on both sides, but they made on the defensive end, especially
about just the mentality and mindset that those
for the Fever. Bree Jones on
view of Bree Jones glide
conversation with
Alicia Gray for Atlanta with 3 fouls.
Season with back-to-back double-doubles.
Side.
Natasha Howard
got it up going into halftime.
On the sideline, couldn't get that one to the bench. Anna.
Shot clock as Howard slips through and King scores back-to-back.
Easy dish on the inside and started this game 1 for 4. Comes the Jets. Buckets for Indiana. Naz Hillman.
To Naz Hillman. There's Dantas.
Sorry about that tab. Less than a minute. And an offensive
now on how to hold the screen and not have arc.
Aaliyah Boston with 3 as well. After Howard pulls up, triple team. I got to create ways to get my Caitlin Clark.
But credit Atlanta's defense.
Tahina Pow will have to send it from home with the 3 fouls as Natasha Howard.
Depth at this Indiana team and Atlanta.
It's for bench points, 15 to
6 points. In that first half, the second half a little bit smooth.
Big news here as Caitlin Clark
Should call the game there, have a tough job, and
he asked for pace and low first quarter. She didn't.
And asking for an explanation, she gets the
Pounding Atlanta by 3
and the scoring for the Fever.
5th for Natasha Howard in this third quarter.
Straight up, but she slightly came down, and that's
Atlanta trying to find their way back. Natasha Howard, Pow from the corner, gets Mitchell. A little 2-man getting stint with South Carolina. Sophie Cunningham working her way.
Nate's head, and that's the kind of defense that
Go Atlanta actually with the win on 2 behind the back and just swinging up the floor. Tahina Pow again.
South Carolina, so there's familiar. Gordon Canada saying she's been walking her throughout this.
Been by committee as Kelsey Mitchell.
couldn't believe that she went in the second.
Also for Atlanta, looking to and 10th and 3s made of the court.
And in the moment, it might seem like you're not
allowing the dribbler. Sophie Cunningham outside chambers finds Mitchell right off the bounce, is able to get to Sophie Cunningham with Indiana. With hole in the pull-up,
is known for her shot blocking ability.
Shatia lines it up.
That we talked about her shooting last season and how it was.
Who would have thought Atlanta 5? Who had that on the bingo card?
Atlanta.
Backdoor, more move.
There, they got to get her a little bit more on.
Another offense to allow the guard in the post play.
Course of action.
Caitlin Clark,
Rookie of the year with just 4 points.
DB got the angle and
when you go to the rim. And Howard, so I like that she's made this
3 fouls on Dewana Bond. Clark found a
sleep.
Caldwell dish underneath and Nas Hill.
Caldwell with the assist to Nas Hill.
G on the bench right now with 5
and a halftime. They are sitting at 11. So that's exactly what they have to do. They've got to put Howard wants this things to try to win this game.
Dewana Bonner, quarter 3.
And had 0 last game.
This is finding me a coffee. Clark finding a way to
should be, but Howard, Kaylee, she's staying in this game for her team.
15 double-doubles, 3 triple-doubles.
Yeah, Boston wasn't quite there.
She biggest lead for Atlanta. Pressure. No one slides over to guard the floor right now for Atlanta. She has 5. Gray had all the time she needed.
Defender in the dust.
Taking on the committee, pull up.
Play to find her guard cutting to the basket.
Backdoor cuts, it is there, and if the ball, so we'll see that as they look to close it out.
She has 8 points after being held the back door, and that's knocked out of.
That's why I'm up here. The middle of that third quarter when she got her.
Ryan Howard, too strong.
How did he know how to pick sides?
I don't know. That's going at Natasha Howard. Couldn't gets the back door. Then 3. Ryan Howard has been more aggressive. 5th out rather on Lexi Hull. Howard was able to. Kelsey Mitchell. Gray pulls up. Gets. Season they dropped that one. Close game. It actually came down to again. Another tight game, and her own miss fakes it outside.
But long shots, long rebounds. The ball. Carl Smesko 5-on-4, 5-on-3. You got.